all fans who love smell of petrol and competitive adrenaline. My name is Kristina and let me invite you to watch our ALPE ADRIA Road Race Journal. With me, you will visit Slovakia Ring, Pannonia Ring and the circuit in Most. And I hope you don't want to miss it. Enjoy us. Hello to all fans of competitive adrenaline and really fast drive. My name is Kristina and let me invite you watching our ALPE ADRIA Road Race Journal 2016 third part. This weekend we are in Most in Czech Republic and I hope that you are so excited like me what we can expect from the most successful series in Central Europe. So let's get it started. Autodrome Most is a racing circuit which was built on a place of former mines since 1978 till 1983. Thanks to the circuit, this city became really popular and favorite. Yeah, check them a little bit closer. Autodrome in Most is 4,290 meters long and 12 to 14 meters wide. The longest stretch is 792 meters long. The circuit has 9 left turns and 12 right turns, with super elevation of 12 meters. Racers drive clockwise. This year's ALPE ADRIA Championship had attended more than 200 racers and almost 40 teams overall. Oliver Koenig, a Czech rider, is masterful point leader, but unfortunately he's not here right now in Most. But another Czech guy, Martin Belec, is here ready to compete. He's on the second position on the track and also in point sheet. Unbeaten Italian rider on Cagiva Mito, Danilo Di Giorgio, did every race matchless drive. If he will find a rival in Most on 7th race day, we truly don't know, but we are only a few minutes to uncover it. After the start of Model 3 class, English Cameron Horseman took the lead. It was obvious that Martin Belec was going to be his biggest rival. They fought a hard battle in every single turn. Unfortunately, Martin fell in the 4th turn, probably due to his own error. Martin could not start his motorbike Ariane after the accident and therefore was not even classified. Afterwards, the race was ruled by the English racer, who finished ahead of almost 34 seconds. Italian Danilo Di Giorgio was starting second in the concurrent race of class 125. He did not let any of the drivers to pass him and smoothly led from start to finish. Yeah, with my Cameron, you won absolutely matchless drive, 33 seconds gap. How you do that?
I don't know. I don't think I would have done it if Martin didn't crash. It's too easy.
So it was your first victory here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So tomorrow you want to continue?
Hopefully.
David Juhas in Grobnik won both races. His biggest rival, countryman Alan Jerfi, has also on his account 2 victories. Battle between these two guys could be interesting. They have really small gap in point sheet, only 4 points. Right after the start, Alan Jerfi made a big driving error, which eased the whole race for his biggest rival. The fight between Juhas and Kosiniak dominated the race. During the third lap, Juhas on Honda got ahead of the Paul Kosiniak on Yamaha, who started from the pole position. Patrick was not happy about it and kept attacking David until the end. They had exchanged the leading position several times, but the Hungarian racer did not want to give away his victory. The difference at the finish was minimal, only 121,000th of a second.
It was really too close, like in last lap on the finish line. What happened?
Yeah, there was a slow rider between us, and David passed me. Then I was sure I will catch him to the last corner. My plan was to attack him to the last corner. I was faster there, and unfortunately there was a slow rider between us, and David had passed him, and he didn't know what to do, and he overtook my line. So
tomorrow?
Yeah, so tomorrow for sure I'm gonna do my best to win the race.
Kosiniak was on the first place as well, you know, but only in the last lap you did it. So it was your tactic?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, it was a tactical battle, as Kosiniak was leading most of the race. I was trying to find a good position to pass him. I succeeded in the last lap, but the 2-3 last turns were difficult, as I had to keep my position. Luckily, I made it and won by a minimal difference.
Igor Kalap, Czech rider on Triumph, was dominated on Slovakia ring. Pannonier ring broke to him, surprise called Sebastian Zielinski from Poland. But our point sheet never lie. He is still on the first place.
Right after the beginning, a group of racers, Chalupa, Zielinski, Ivanov and Kalap, separated from the rest and dominated the leading positions. They were constantly increasing their lead while fighting for the first place. Michal Chalupa stayed first for a long time, proving his pole position. Paul Zielinski kept close behind him. But in the 8th lap, Chalupa started to have difficulties with his tires, which Zielinski used to take the first position. He kept it until the end, finishing 7 decimals of a second ahead.
Michal, takže gratulujem.
Michal, congrats to your second place. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's a nice result. But since I was starting from the pole position, I was hoping for the victory. 4 laps before the end, I got flat back tire and started slipping. I had to face some problems, therefore I couldn't keep up with Sebastian anymore, and I lost him. Plus, I had to resist attacks from Igor Kalap on 3rd position.
Tomorrow you are going to be first?
Everyone wants to be first. I will try to.
Michal Prášek on BMW is still a leader in Superstock 1000. He missed only 1 race on Slovakia ring. That time did remarkable race Jaro Černý from Slovakia, but he still can't compete because of his injury.
Marcin Valkowiak on BMW was leading since the start. The only racer attempting to take the lead from him was Michal Prášek on BMW as well. They left the other racers by almost 14 seconds. The closest one to them was Tomáš Zajíc, who eventually finished 3rd. Even though Prášek outdistanced the pole for a couple of seconds, Martin did not let him to steal his victory and won by 187 thousandths of a second.
I didn't have a good start. I was fifth, but then I entered the second turn well and left it as second. I was behind Valkoviak, who I wanted to pass in the last lap. I passed him, but then lost the speed. He used that and got ahead again. In order to avoid crashing into him, I decided to be rather second than to let us fall both.
Michal Prášek was all the time behind your back, and you didn't was afraid that he will just pass you on the finish line?
No, because my mechanic showed me that Michal is behind me, so I know that he is very close to me. But I made a mistake on the last lap, but Michal also made mistakes, so because it was a very good race for me and also for him, we made a very good lap time. So.
Austrian rider on Kawasaki Julian Mayer is in the most attractive class, points leader. But what is surprising, he doesn't have any victory. But in every race, he did constantly good drive and results.
The Royal class was the most prestigious as well as the most attractive part of Saturday program. Mayer had a good start and seemed to be determined for the first place. However, Pešek stayed close behind him. These two riders separated from the rest and were competing their own race. It was more of a family business, as Lukáš's brother Karel Pešek was third on his Kawasaki. The battle between the young Austrian and experienced Czech had an unexpected end by red flags. Turkish racer number 118 Yasin Dogan fell, and since his motorbike stayed on the track, they had to stop the race. As it finished in the 8th lap, the winner was Julian Mayer.
So Julian, congratulations. During the whole race, you have behind your back Lukáš Pešek. What was in your head and what was your feelings?
Yeah, I had a good start, but he was really close behind me. So I was trying to escape. We were equally fast, but the race ended due to the red flag, which had decided the race.
The first day of ALPE ADRIA Championship in Most is done. All races during the whole day passed without complication. Yeah, with one little exception, in Superbikes, but that's racing. Tomorrow will be the 8th race day, and I hope you don't want to miss it. Stay with us. Hello again, all of you who are watching our ALPE ADRIA Road Race Journal 2016. It's a new competition day. The riders are already focused on their performance. The weather compared yesterday is colder and the sky are more cloudy, how you can see. We expect the rain. Yeah, let's surprise ourselves.
Before the first race, we visited the box of the yesterday unlucky racer Martin Belec.
Martin, tak včera si
You quit yesterday after the first lap. What happened?
Well, I was passing Horseman in the 3rd turn, and he probably hit me in the 4th turn, so I got a high sider and fell to the ground. Afterwards, I couldn't get back on the bike, so I quit the race. Unfortunately, it happened. I will have to try harder now. I hope I will win.
Are you ready for today? New day, new race?
Exactly. My bike is ready. I have everything.
Young rider from Great Britain, Cameron Horseman, did in Model 3 unbelievable gap. On second, Stefano Cristin, 33 seconds. Till this moment, it is the biggest difference on ALPE ADRIA. We are only few moments before the first start. Danilo Di Giorgio won another race in series. He confirmed that beat him on the track is almost impossible. So, another victory watching us.
The fans of Martin Gbelec were hoping he was going to do better than the day before. Although Stefano Cristin was the fastest at the beginning and even went to lead, he crashed in a difficult turn and had to say goodbye to the race. Afterwards, Martin Gbelec took his position and one of the most dramatic moments of the weekend started. The battle with Cameron was on a knife edge as they exchanged the lead multiple times. Czech rider had shown better nerves and readiness of his bike. He won on the home stretch with the smallest gap. The race of 1:25 was almost identical to the day before. Unbeaten, Danilo Di Giorgio took the lead from the start and got his 8th victory. This way he secured his ALPE ADRIA champion title in advance.
Hey, super! In this weekend, I'm champion.
Okay, so you are definitely champion after this.
Yeah.
So you can celebrate till this day.
8 race, 8 win, 8 fast, no problem.
Martin, tak v prvom rade samozrejme veľká gratulácia. Bolo to 30...
Martin, first of all, congratulations. The difference was only 39 thousandths of a second. Was the race as dramatic as the time result?
Aj ten časový výsledok.
Thanks, but it wasn't so dramatic. 3 laps before the end, he got ahead of me, but I got immediately back and passed him again. At the end, it has been decided by the racers behind us, who helped me to remain first.
So you repaid him yesterday's defeat?
Yeah, exactly.
Day before, in SUPERSTOCK 600, we were concentrate on duel between countrymen from Hungary, David Juhász and Alan Jerfi. But in the end, it was about Juhász on Honda and Kosiniak on Yamaha. And today, check it with us.
The race of SUPERSTOCK 600 category was spectacular. Patrik Kosiniak got the lead from the pole position and kept it until the 4th lap. David Juhász took the first position after him, followed by his biggest competitor, Alan Jerfi, who eventually overtook Juhász's position. The aforementioned victory battle was decided by Paul Kosiniak. He caused a bad-looking collision and by removing Juhász from the track also cut him off from winning. Even though he lost a lot of time, Juhász ended up 4th and is still in the race for the absolute winner of ALPE ADRIA Championship. Jerfi kept his lead and vanquished Martin Vugrinec from Croatia.
Today was your turn, yesterday was David's turn. How was your feeling?
Now it's really bad because yesterday I have a little bit unlucky and I'm crashed, and today I have a good feeling. We changed some settings and now we win the race, and for me that's important.
It was any drama on track?
Not so much, but it's a very, very interesting race, I think.
Like I predicted yesterday, when Sebastian Zieliński from Poland arrived on ALPE ADRIA, he took only first place. He competed only on Pannoniering and here in Most. 3 races, 3 victories. Maybe one more. You are watching our ALPE ADRIA Road Race Journal 2016.
Shortly before the start, couple of raindrops fell on the track. That had supposedly caused nervosity and pressure on racers. After the beginning, Zieliński took the lead from the second position. He was followed by Igor Kalap and Michal Chalupa. The fight among them was one of the most dramatic during the Sunday program. Before the end, in the 7th lap, Igor Kalap on Triumph got the lead and was aspiring for the ultimate winner of his category. However, situation got more dramatic. Chalupa passed Zieliński and they jointly followed Kalap during the fight for the second place. Maybe that was the reason Igor Kalap made a mistake and fell in the last lap. After his crash, the race was stopped. Michal Chalupa was announced as the winner. Michal, congratulations! Most is going to be your favorite circuit. Yesterday second, today first.
Definitely. I liked it before as well. I'm used to succeed here. Too bad I couldn't cross the finish line as usually, with the checkered flag. But that's how it went, ended with the red flags. So I was happy I did it, but I harassed Igor Kalap a bit. I'm sorry he fell, and therefore he couldn't finish the race normally, because I was enjoying it. I have the best feelings. I want to thank to everyone who helped me. My family, mechanics, all my friends, sponsors who supported me. It's a great result, not just for me, but for the whole team.
Everybody here thought that Michal Praszek from SUPERSTOCK 1000 during the whole race will follow the rider on a first position and nearly the finish line overtake him. But yesterday was not his turn. Pole Marcin Walkowiak reached his first cup on ALPE ADRIA.
The leader of SUPERSTOCK 1000 class had a bad start. Michal Praszek was entering the first turn in the 7th position. Marcin Walkowiak, the winner from the day before, was leading again. However, after a short battle, his compatriot Daniel Bukowski, starting only from 5th position, gained on him. Michal Praszek gradually got to the 2nd position, where he could not resist Walkowiak's pressure, as he had passed him in the 9th lap. These were also the final places on the stage. Michal Praszek had, however, defended his last year's champion title, even with this placing.
You did a great success here. What is more success for you? That you beat your countryman, Marcin, or that you won here the first place?
You know, I have a few successes here because I am after injury in Hungary. So that shows that we came here, we wanted just to finish 2 races in the best position as we can. Yesterday we had a little technical problem. Today everything works perfect. My hand, I was afraid about my hand, but was also quite good. So everything here today is my success, so I am very happy.
the Saturday race in Superbikes, we had really interesting view on a podium. Brothers cheer. Karel and Lukáš Pešek reached third and a second position. Now we are waiting on a second race, and we hope that it will be breathtaking.
Overall, 33 racers had started this category. It was apparent from the start that the winner was going to be either Julian Mayer from Austria on Kawasaki or Lukáš Pešek from Czech Republic on BMW. The first 8 laps were led by Mayer, successfully withstanding Pešek. But then Pešek attacked, took the first position and gradually increased his lead. He was able to gently shorten Mayer's lead in the overall ranking, leaving the last race on Slovakia ring to be crucial.
Lukáš, tak srdečná gratulá.
Lukáš, are you in better mood today?
Sure. This was the plot I planned for yesterday, so I'm glad it worked today.
Is it coincidence you passed your rival in the 8th lap?
Well, since I knew that I had to pass him in the 8th lap, in case the race gets cancelled, so yes, I was thinking about it all the time.
We are done here in Most. We saw really nice battles, amazing moments, interviews, and fortunately, the weather didn't disappoint us. Yeah, but we have to move on, back to Slovakia ring on the last championship of ALPE ADRIA, the most successful series in Central Europe. My name is Kristina. It was my pleasure to be your host.